Karine Jean-Pierre dodges question about Kamala's fake accent. I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, let's get to the accent first. Okay, so Kamala is from Libs of TikTok. Kamala is in Detroit and has a new accent again. Let's take a look.
You better thank a union member.
You better thank a union. I mean, shameless. How is she not embarrassed?
For the 5-day work week, you better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time.
Normally she talks like, and she doesn't actually even appear to be drunk in this one, which is really interesting. Because normally she sounds like this.
My mother she would give us a hard time sometimes, and she would say to us, I don't know what's wrong with you young people. You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
I think I prefer the hammered Kamala Harris, I think.
You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a
union member. Oh, it's so shameless and hilarious. Let's see. So here's Peter Ducey, he has some of the most hilarious clips, but here he's asking her about it. Let's Karine Jean-Pierre, White House press secretary.
A different topic. Since when does the vice president have what sounds like a Southern accent?
Better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, the vice president has.
Just a note on this. Hold on. Where was she there?
You all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2020.
Are we going to do it again? She grew up in Montreal, right? In a very fancy neighborhood, Westmount. Very expensive neighborhood. You know how many people talk like that there? 0 people. 0 people. She heard nobody speaking like that there. Good Lord.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
No. No, I don't.
24.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well,
I mean, this is.
She was talking about unions in Detroit using one tone of voice.
Is this something that
same
you think?
line?
Okay, Peter.
That she used the same line in Pittsburgh, and it sounded like she at least had some kind of a Southern drawl.
I mean, do you hear the question that do you think Americans seriously think that this is an important question? They care. You know what they care about? They care about the economy.
This is politics now. It's just gaslighting. No, it didn't happen. No, that didn't happen. Nope, didn't happen. Like, let's see. Governor's office says talk of the Venezuelan gang invasion in Aurora, Colorado, is largely a feature of Danielle Jurinsky's imagination, her rich and fertile imagination. So the videos, like these ones here, of the guys there, of them actually in the buildings, right? These videos, let's see, this drive-by here, these are all imaginary bullet holes there, right? All of this is just the product of somebody's rich, fertile imagination. Exact same thing. So this is now the political tactic or the political strategy. Just pretend it's not real. Pretend the things that everybody can see, that everybody knows are real, that people have seen with their own eyes. Just pretend that accurate descriptions of reality aren't real. It's just imagination. Didn't you know? It's amazing. It's absolutely, she is using different accents depending on where she goes. We've all seen it. I mean, I gotta hand it to Karine, though. She's actually gotten better at lying as she's been on the job.
They care about lowering costs. They care about healthcare. That's what Americans care about.
So
that's what they want to hear.
This is something.
They care about your cost.
It's not real, and let's change the subject. I mean, amazing, beautiful, just beautiful.
Colleague just asked me about what basically we talked about, went back and forth about democracy and freedom. That's what they care about. I'm not even going to entertain some question about the press. It's just hearing it sounds so ridiculous.
Well, but hearing it is
the question. I'm talking about the questions is just insane.
Is that how she talks in meetings?
I'm just Peter, we're moving on. We're still moving on.
Yeah, the thing that you definitely know happened, the thing you definitely know is happening is not real. And let's change the subject. That's it. Venezuelan gangs taking over apartment complexes in Aurora, Colorado, where there's interviews with people who have experienced it, who had to leave. There's video of it. Oh, just your imagination, not real. Change the subject. It's really incredible, isn't it? For a long time, inflation wasn't a thing, right? Like there's so many things. Border's totally secure. Didn't you know that? Change the subject.
A different topic. Since when does the vice president have what sounds like a southern accent?
Better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. And you all helped us win in 2020, and we're going to do it again in 2024.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's almost convincing that she doesn't know what he's talking about. It's almost convincing. I will say she has gotten to become a better liar over time. I mean, she's had so much practice, right? Anybody would, I guess. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say about that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Subscribing really helps me out. I thank you for that. I will see you next time.